So I'm working on some other quilts now, and I thought I'd try hexagons, but I'm not a big fan of little pieces, so you can see this is pretty good size. And this was kind of my inspiration piece, so all the other colors I chose, I just like looking at this, and I like the combination of colors, so I kind of want it featured in there, but things that are like it, and contrast and also complement it. So anyway, I'll just show you my process here. You can see I've got a whole, I'm a floor worker, so that's kind of my deal, is I work on the floor. So I've cut out all these hexagons, and now I'm kind of grouping them and, auditioning who's going to make it and who won't. So I have this, which I thought kind of picked up it was an oversized version of that, and it's a vintage apron that I've been saving for a long time. I think it's going to be put to good use here. But I think like what goes next to things, probably something like this, because this is so strong, and then maybe pick up a yellow, less bright, but carries it over to the next hexagon, which I'm not sure what is. But so again, back to our inspirational piece. I kind of liked, it chose some turquoises, and then I wanted some bold. Black is a wonderful background. So, but I think that might. I like the backs of fabrics as much, so I'll probably use both. I have a couple of these, so I'll use some with the bold side and some just kind of recedent, recedent. And sort of the same thing with this, but the polka dots are, I think, pleasant with that. And then I have some other neutrals, because they all kind of are found in here. If you look at that sort of weird tan gold color and that minty green. So here's these, and again, some vintage stuff and geometric stuff. I like geometric with really, the organic floral stuff, and always solids, lots of solids, because your eyes, I think, need a place to rest when you're looking at something as crazy as a quilt. We take all this beautiful fabric and then cut it all up and sew it back together again, which is, I don't know, kind of silly, but it's really fun. This part to me is really a lot of fun, because I'm selecting and choosing, and I'm going to put together some big, big flowers with these hexagons as sort of a flower being, these are all together, and there's a centerpiece. And then I kind of connect them all. It's this kind of wonderful puzzle. And I have some interesting TV test patterns, and that kind of repeats that radial design. And, and then birds always go with flowers, right? And, I like arrange teeny flowers and great big flowers. So again, I think that's kind of bright, but I'll probably use one of it this way. I have a bunch, so I'll use them both ways. And what else do I have here? Well, I have a lot, but I kind of wanted to just talk about that. And I have, this, which is so bright, I'll really place it, pretty carefully, and probably just one or two in the whole quilt. And then I have these, which I've cut from an old quilt, just, kind of more hexagons and repeating that shape. I have to find some of the colors I like, but that's kind of it. And I thought I'd just go over how it is I review this as I'm, scouting around, and it's just lovely to sit here and binge watch a series or a movie, and your brain is kind of half disconnected, which I find helpful to just making kind of intuitive decisions. So that's it from a beginner quilter who's just having fun. You can see my background is a tan cotton velvet, and I'll probably back it. I mean, I'm going to applique these on the front, and then on the back I want to find some nice cotton sherpa or something really cuddly. So anyway, stay tuned. I'll show it to you when it's done. Thank you.